Success begins the moment you decide to take full responsibility for your life. Too many people go through life pointing fingers, blaming the government, their upbringing, the economy, or even bad luck. But here's the truth: as long as you keep blaming external factors, you give away your power. You allow circumstances to dictate your future instead of shaping it yourself. The moment you accept that your life is in your hands, everything changes. Taking responsibility means understanding that where you are right now is a result of the decisions you've made. It may not be easy to accept, but it's necessary. If you're not where you want to be, you must ask yourself, what choices have I made to get here? This isn't about guilt or self-punishment, it's about awareness. Because if you created your current situation through past decisions, that means you also have the power to create a better future through new decisions. People who refuse to take responsibility live in a cycle of frustration. They wait for something to change, the economy to improve, their boss to notice them, or some miracle to happen. But winners don't wait. They act. They understand that no one is coming to rescue them. They don't sit around complaining about their problems. They find solutions. They know that life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. And that change starts with them. When you take responsibility, you also take control of your emotions. Blaming others leads to anger, resentment, and a victim mindset. But owning your actions empowers you. Instead of wasting energy on things outside your control, you focus on what you can control. Your attitude, your effort, your decisions. That shift alone can transform your life. Because when you take control of yourself, you take control of your future. Another key aspect of responsibility is learning from mistakes. Everyone makes them, but not everyone learns from them. Some people repeat the same errors, blaming circumstances instead of adjusting their approach. But those who take responsibility see mistakes as lessons. They ask, what can I learn? How can I improve? And because of this mindset, they keep growing, keep improving, and ultimately keep winning. At the end of the day, responsibility is freedom. It may seem easier to blame others, but that only keeps you stuck. Owning your life gives you the power to change it. The moment you say, I am responsible for my future, is the moment you take the first step toward success. The people you surround yourself with have a powerful influence on your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your success. Whether you realize it or not, you absorb the energy, habits, and mindset of those closest to you. If you spend time with people who are negative, unmotivated, or constantly complaining, it won't be long before you start thinking and acting the same way. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are driven, disciplined, and focused on growth, their habits and mindset will start rubbing off on you. The truth is, success and failure are both contagious. If you spend time with 5 broke people, chances are you'll be the 6th. If you hang around 5 successful, goal-oriented individuals, you'll start moving in that direction as well. This isn't about judging others or looking down on anyone. It's about protecting your own growth. It's about recognizing that your environment plays a massive role in shaping your future. The question is, are the people around you helping you grow, or are they holding you back? One of the biggest mistakes people make is staying in the wrong circles out of loyalty, fear, or comfort. Maybe you've been friends with certain people for years, but if they're negative, lazy, or unmotivated, you need to ask yourself whether those relationships are serving you. Growth often requires making tough choices. It's not about cutting people off without reason, but about being intentional with your time and energy. You don't have to abandon old friends, but you do need to make sure your inner circle is one that challenges you to be better. Winners seek out winners. They look for people who inspire them, push them, and hold them accountable. If you want to level up in life, you need to spend time with people who are already where you want to be. Find mentors, join communities, and build relationships with those who think bigger and aim higher, because when you surround yourself with people who refuse to settle for mediocrity, you'll start raising your own standards. It's also important to remember that your environment isn't just about the people you physically spend time with. It includes the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, and the content you consume. If you constantly feed your mind with negativity, gossip, and distractions, it will reflect in your actions. But if you fill your mind with knowledge, motivation, and wisdom from successful people, you'll start thinking and acting like them. The people you choose to surround yourself with will either push you toward your goals or pull you away from them. Be intentional. Seek out relationships that inspire growth, because in the end, your circle will either elevate you or limit you, and the choice is yours. Your daily habits determine your future. Success is not built on one big event or a single breakthrough. It's the result of small, consistent actions repeated over time. The problem is, most people underestimate the power of small decisions. They think that skipping a workout, procrastinating for an hour, or spending money carelessly won't make a difference. But those small choices repeated day after day shape your destiny. If you want to win in life, you must take control of your habits. Every successful person understands that habits create results. If you see someone who is fit and healthy, it's not because they worked out once. It's because they built the habit of exercising regularly. If you see someone who is financially successful, it's not because they made one good investment. It's because they built the habit of managing their money wisely. The same is true for any area of life. Your success is simply the accumulation of your daily habits. One of the biggest mistakes people make is relying on motivation. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. You might feel excited to work hard today, but what happens when you wake up tomorrow feeling tired? That's where habits come in. When you build strong habits, you don't need motivation. You just do what needs to be done because it's part of who you are. Winners don't wait until they feel like taking action. They take action until it becomes automatic. It's also important to understand that bad habits work the same way as good ones. Just as small positive actions compound over time, so do small negative ones. Skipping one workout doesn't seem like a big deal, but if you make it a habit, it leads to poor health. Wasting a little money here and there might not seem like much, but if it becomes a habit, you'll find yourself struggling financially. The little things you do daily, good or bad, eventually determine where you end up. If you want to change your life, start by changing your habits. Identify the small actions that will move you closer to your goals and commit to doing them consistently. It could be reading for 30 minutes a day, waking up early, saving a percentage of your income, or exercising daily. Start small, but be consistent. Because in the long run, success is not about what you do occasionally, it's about what you do every single day. Your habits are either pushing you forward or holding you back. There is no neutral ground. The key is to consciously design the habits that align with your goals. Don't let life happen to you. Take control of your actions, build the right routines, and watch how your future transforms. Success doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you decide to take action. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Too many people wait for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, or a sign that it's time to start. But here's the truth: there is no perfect moment. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. If you want to achieve anything meaningful, you must start where you are with what you have and take the first step today. Taking action is what separates dreamers from doers. Everyone has ideas, everyone has goals, but very few people take consistent action to make them a reality. Why? Because action requires effort. It requires stepping out of your comfort zone, facing uncertainty, and doing the work even when you don't feel like it. That's why so many people stay stuck. They let fear, doubt, and procrastination hold them back. But those who succeed understand that the only way forward is to take action despite fear, despite doubt, despite not knowing every step of the journey. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. Every day you delay, you're pushing your success further into the future. Think about how much further ahead you would be if you had started working on your goals 6 months ago, a year ago, or 5 years ago. That time is gone, but today is still here. The actions you take today will determine where you are 6 months from now. The question is, will you look back with pride at the progress you made, or will you regret wasting another opportunity to start? It's also important to stay consistent. Taking action once is easy. Anyone can start a new project, a new habit, or a new goal. But success comes from doing the work every single day, even when the excitement wears off. Most people give up too soon. They expect results overnight, and when they don't see immediate progress, they quit. But the truth is, real success is built over time. It's the result of showing up, putting in the effort, and staying disciplined, even when progress is slow. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The successful ones refuse to quit. No one is going to do the work for you. No one is going to hand you success on a silver platter. If you want something, you have to be willing to take action, put in the effort, and keep going even when it gets tough. Stop waiting. Stop making excuses. Start now. Because in the end, the people who win in life are the ones who take action and never give up.